Hello dear students, in this video we are going to see the repayment plan, one of the topic of agriculture, finance and insurance. Myself Professor Vaishali Bharat Gholab. Repayment plan. See, there are three types of classification of credit based on time: short-term loan, medium-term loan and long-term loan. In case of short-term loans are self-liquidating, means the borrow amount is paid immediately after the sale of the produce. Short-term loans are mostly crop loan, we call it as a short-term loan. But in case of term loan, that is medium-term and long-term loan, these are the partially liquidating loan. In the repayment of the term loan means medium term and long term loan differ from that short term loans because they are characterized by their partially liquidating nature. These loans, that is medium term and long term loans, are recovered by a given number of installment depending upon the nature of assets and amount advanced for the asset under consideration. Based on that, repayment plan is prepared. There are different five types of repayment plan. Straight-end repayment plan, it is also known as single repayment plan, lump sum repayment plan, partially repayment plan or balloon repayment plan. Amortized repayment plan is classified as amortized decreasing repayment plan, amortized even repayment plan. And variable repayment plan, reserve repayment plan or future repayment plan. Okay, these are the different five types of repayment plan. We are going to see one by one. First is straight-end repayment plan or single repayment plan or lump sum repayment plan. Name itself suggests that here the entire loan amount is to be clear off after the expiry of stipulated time period. The principal component is repaid by the borrower at the time in lump sum when the loan mature, while interest is paid each year. That's why it is known as lump sum repayment plan or straight-end repayment plan or single repayment plan. Then partial repayment plan or balloon repayment plan. This repayment plan is like shape of balloon. That's why it is known as partially or balloon repayment plan. Here the repayment of loan will be done partially over the year. Under this repayment plan, the installment amount will be decreasing as the year passes by except in the maturity year, means that is final year, during which the investment generates sufficient revenue. This is also known as balloon repayment plan as the large final payment made at the end of the loan period, that is in the final year after a series of small partial payment. That's why it is known as balloon repayment plan. Then amortized repayment plan. Here amortize or amortization means repayment of the entire loan amount in a series of installment. This method is an extension of partial repayment plan. Okay, amortized repayment plan are of two types: amortized decreasing repayment plan, amortized even repayment plan. Amortized decreasing repayment plan is explained with the help of this example. With the help of this figure, you can see here the decreasing means first year larger installment, as the time passes last year smaller installment, means installment is decreasing over the year. That's why it is known as amortized decreasing repayment plan. Here the principal components remain constant. You can see here principal component of the installment is remain constant over the entire repayment period and interest part decreases continuously. As the principal amount remains fixed and interest amount decreases, the annual installment amount decrease over the year. Loan advance for machinery equipment will fall under this category. As the asset do not require much repair during the initial year of loan repayment, a farmer can able to repay larger installment in the initial year of the loan. Okay, this installment plan is mostly used for machinery equipment. Okay, then another type of amortized repayment plan is amortized even repayment plan. Here figure itself explain that even equal amount of installment over the loan period. That's why it is known as amortized even repayment plan. Here the annual installment over the entire loan period remains same. The principal portion of the installment increases continuously. You can see here principal component is increases from starting year to the final year. And interest component decline gradually. This method is adopted for loan granted for farm development, digging of well, deepening of old well, construction of godown, dairy unit, poultry unit, orchard. For that, the mostly amortized even repayment plan is used by the financial institutions. Next, variable repayment plan or quasi-variable repayment plan. Name itself represent that, as the name indicate, that various level of installments are paid by the borrower over the loan period. Variable, that's why. At time of good harvest, large installment is paid, and at the time of poor harvest, smaller installment is paid by the borrower. Hence, according to the convenience of the borrower, the amount of installment vary in this method. This method is not found in lending or financial institutions agency. Okay, this method is not followed in any financial institutions. Variable repayment plan. Last, reserve repayment plan or future repayment plan. This type of repayment is seen with borrower in area where there is a variability in farm income. In such area, the farmers are hunted by the fear of not paying regular loan installment. To avoid such situations, the farmers make advance payment of loan from the savings of previous year. This type of repayment is advantageous to both the banker and the borrower or farmer. The bankers need not worry regarding the loan recovery even at the time of crop failure, and on the other hand, borrower also gain as he keep up his integrity and credibility with the financial institutions. This is a reserve repayment plan or future repayment plan. These all are the repayment plans. Thank you.